I feel bad, but I need to steal that flare gun. I just gotta shoot this thing, and I get to be a dad again.
If you fire that flare, I literally think I'm gonna kill you.
Welcome to Burbank TV. I go by the name of Charm. Today we're going to be reacting to a video MrBeast just simply abandoned two guys in the woods and gave them a chance to win $10,000 per day. Before we get into it, just to let you guys know, we are a clothing brand, but this is our reaction channel. Hope you guys like the shirt, like the hat. You can find all this stuff on our website if you want to go support the channel, burbankclothing.com. The website will be down in the description. We're going to go ahead and get right into the video. Let's go.
Hey, I'm Grizz. Nice to meet you, man.
Grizz, all right, you're gonna be my best friend for the next however long.
Starting now, these guys receive $10,000 every day, with the only limit being how long they can survive, which theoretically means they could win unlimited money.
That's crazy. So they could, if they stay out there a whole year, they could win what, 3.6 million? I'm sorry, I would have to go for that. I would have to go for 3.6 million. I have to go for like the whole year.
Dude, if we stay a year, we're both multi-millionaires. We are trying to find a camping spot, build a fire, survive the night.
I guess we should just set up camp here.
For the rest of the night, they gathered wood and went through their supplies.
We've got approximately 5 days worth of food, 2 things of water.
Looks like a change of clothes, some warm jackets, and boom, fire starter.
Let's see if we can get a fire going.
In the morning, I showed up to give them their first $10,000.
Boys, how was the first night? It's cold.
It's been 24 hours, and I didn't walk over with 10 grand.
You're not gonna ask?
Yeah, I guess we should, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just look up.
Oh my.
Wow, it's being airlifted in.
Every 24 hours, we're to drop $10,000 out of a plane for you guys.
There's $10,000.
In a parachuted briefcase.
Catch it, don't catch it. No, watch out.
Bro, this is crazy. Bro, we're gonna be so rich by the end of this video.
And on top of that money, this is your flare gun.
Oh.
Be careful, shoot it up in the air. The challenge ends for the both of you. And you walk away with the money you've won.
So how long should we stay out?
I would take that flare gun and throw it in the swamp right now. Just to throw out all temptations. I would take that flare gun and just chuck it right now.
3.6 million for the year is crazy.
All right, the plan is officially a year. We're gonna split this in 2. You get this.
Yes.
I get this.
Now we can't screw each other over. Well, buddy, you ready to get rich?
Absolutely.
By day 3, you could say the boys were pretty tired of sleeping on the ground. So after another 10 grand, they started work on building their shelter.
Gonna use my jacket to gather pine needles and layer them on the shelter.
All right, I found this metal piece from a kid's swing.
Now, I'm no outdoorsman or survival expert, but I've watched enough Naked and Afraid and Alone to know that one of them should probably be building the shelter and the other one should be foraging or trying to hunt or just trying to get a look around and get a feel for the land to see if there's anything out there for them to eat. Because what they say, they only had like 5 days worth of food or something like that.
Set, and I think it's gonna work great for the roof of our shelter.
Layer 1 on. Boom! Here's a section that we're working on. You can see it's got some structural poles. We get to use the parachutes and the cord, so we're gonna make a rain cover on our shelter.
Everyone thinks probably that I'll be the reason we leave and fail this challenge. But this money would mean
My money's on him right there. He's already coming in with the wrong mindset. My money is on him. I bet he gives up before they get to $1 million.
college for the kid. We're going to bed.
Hopefully, Grizz snuggles up because it's cold.
Pause.
And he's big and warm.
Pause.
This is like the 3rd day in a row that we've gotten 2 hours of sleep. It's been so cold. If it rained right now, we'd probably have to go to the hospital.
They've officially survived 10 days. Here's your briefcase.
Yeah.
And don't leave.
So 10 days. What's that? That's 90 grand. That's pretty, oh yeah, 10 days of work. That's not bad.
This is where the challenge gets interesting. Bring in the helicopter.
Oh man, I'm nervous, dude. Oh my gosh. Okay, that I'm excited about.
To celebrate day 10, we have your first offer. I can tell you guys are tired of eating leaves. So I brought you guys an additional 10 days worth of food, spices, 2 tarps, and everything you would need to fish. All of this for $50,000 of your prize money. You want some?
$50,000 of the prize money. I mean, they got 90, and this is 50. It's 10 days worth of food. Automatically, you're going to double up your money right there. So you're going to spend 50 to make 100, plus all that fishing stuff. Plus, They probably get to keep the crate and all that packing and stuff too, which is going to come in handy. I would take this deal. Yeah, I would take it.
Beef jerky?
Yes.
Don't eat it yet.
Oh.
These beans look good.
Oh,
Absolutely.
oh, coffee.
We're gonna give you space. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
He's not kidding. Like, this is literally all the things we would need to fish. 50 grand.
50 grand.
If they don't take this deal, I mean, they're kind of stupid. 10 days worth of food means they make 100 grand, and they only have to pay 50 grand for it. I'm doing them a favor.
Should we talk to him now?
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right, Jimmy.
If you make a decision in the next 60 seconds, I'll throw in 2 fish
Sold.
bars.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Oh, you said 59 more seconds, but okay. Here, I'll put that in the pile of food. Thank you for the 50 grand.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Enjoy the food. Oh, by the way, you also get the crate with it.
Thanks, Jimmy. Thanks, Jimmy.
It's definitely a deal we had to say yes to, but that week of food literally cost as much as my kids' college tuition.
I think being
See, he's got the wrong mindset. He's thinking of short term. In this situation, you should probably be thinking of long term. This is a once in a lifetime situation. This is a once in a lifetime chance to get life changing money, and he's thinking about long term. He's thinking about his kids' college tuition instead of thinking about his family having financial freedom. He's thinking about college tuition. He's already thinking like short term.
A dad? What is this? This is a creek. This is not a swamp. This is actually moving water. There's fish in here. Dude, look at this. It's like a dock.
this is the perfect place for food and shelter.
And after another few
Yeah, because they were camped out like right next to a stagnant swamp. There was like no food or fish in there, so that's why they hadn't caught anything. They were like down to eating leaves before they got the drop.
days full of a surprise freezing rainstorm,
At least now we have $100,000.
they decided to move and upgrade their shelter near their newfound water source. It's day 20 and they moved super deep in the woods, so now we have to get there by boat.
Do you hear that sound in the distance?
What'd you say?
Is that a boat?
Any minute now when we find them, I've got a fun offer for them. How's it going, boys?
Hey, guys. What's going on?
2 things. First, the plane needed maintenance, so I'm delivering this by hand.
Hey, all
Here's
right.
your $10,000, which puts you guys at $140,000. And second, we have an offer for you.
Ooh.
Reveal your offer. Just go ahead and take it off. Here it is.
Oh.
You can either give me $10,000 for that red sleeping bag, or give me $50,000 and you get both sleeping bags.
What?
5 times.
Now 50,000 for both sleeping bags is not a good deal whatsoever. I would take one for 10,000 now, because they're sleeping like next to shoulder to shoulder, so they could take it long ways and lay it across their chest. That way they're at least covering their vital parts.
Zoom out for both.
Oh, man.
Can I take it out?
Yeah, we should look at it.
Yeah, check them out.
Hang on, I just gotta do this.
These are the same sleeping bags we used in Antarctica. They work very well. Here's the weather forecast. It's gonna get pretty cold next week, so
Yeah.
highly recommend you at least buy one.
When we started this thing out, we were in the 20s without anything. We've adapted to it. We have bedding, we have pine straw. We're doing pretty well in these low temperatures. I would love to have a sleeping bag, but $50,000 is...
I sleep closer to Grizz than I do my wife, so
Pause.
I'm not even kidding.
You're actually gonna say no to both?
It's a really cold night. No sleeping bag.
I took one.
Yeah,
I'd
so
take one.
I think it's final. We don't want it.
Yeah, agreed.
Wow.
I would take one, and you only have to stay out there one extra day.
Not even a single sleeping bag. All right, boys, close it up. Sure, the boys could survive without sleeping bags, but that didn't solve their food problem. In between sitting out rainy days, the boys got into a bit of a routine where they would boil water, work on their shelter, and try to catch fish, which wasn't really working out for them.
We got some guts for bait. We're gonna cast them out, and hopefully the fish come up off the bottom of the creek.
Day after day of failing to catch any fish,
Let's go check the lines, see if any catfish are on.
they finally caught a wind in their sails.
Oh, Grizz!
Or whatever that abomination of Mother Nature was.
What is that? Can I eat it? First fish, it's an eel, and I think I'm gonna charcoal grill it. We're gonna have ourselves some American-style unagi.
This is the first thing that we've caught out here in 27 days, which is insane.
Hey, I guarantee that tastes like a juicy steak right now.
We're happy to have it, and we're gonna make it delicious.
I don't know if this is what I would call delicious, but the fact that they haven't had a fresh meal in almost 30 days means even a rock would taste good to them at this point.
It's excellent.
It's so good. It's just like amazingly good.
If we keep catching fish like this, we can easily stay for a year, bro.
Dude, yeah.
They couldn't catch another eel to save their lives.
Womp womp.
Snapped it. At this point, I've spent more time in the wilderness than I have with my newborn son. I also have a 2
See, I don't like this guy. What's his name? Halsey? I don't like him. He's got his mind. He's not focused, pretty much. In order to do a challenge like this, you would have to be focused. $10,000 a day. Yeah, I'd miss my kids, but I'm pretty sure they would understand when I slapped them in the head with a stack of $100 bills, right?
2-year-old with my wife alone. How do you explain to a 2-year-old that daddy's gonna be gone and he won't talk to you and he won't call you and he won't see you?
Slap her with $100 grand.
Say they were making us an offer. What would be something that you would actually buy?
We spend a lot of time out here trying to get firewood. You know, having firewood dropped off would be really nice. I'd probably pay $10,000 for that.
We are literally in the middle of the forest. I couldn't tell you where we are anymore. All right. How's it going, boys?
Doing great, man. How are you?
As a reward for surviving an entire month, I brought you a store.
Oh, okay.
You see, we come through all of your vlog footage and we wrote down everything you've asked for, such as firewood, a shovel, cooking supplies, bedding, and even books and board games. It's like a dollar store, but everything costs 10 grand.
Oh, man.
This is your store? Feel free to shop.
We've won 240 grand. Might as well check it out.
I think at this point, 30 a month in, I don't really see anything that's like a necessity, not that I could tell. If anything, I would probably go for the wood, depending on how much it is. Like, if it's enough wood to last, what are they paying? 10,000 for it? If it's enough wood to last maybe 2 days, I would take the wood. That's just me. I wouldn't go for what is that? I see a shovel, a saw, an axe. Yeah, I would leave all that stuff. Leave it all.
What are these? Those are mosquito nets.
Oh, we'll use parachutes. We don't need those.
All right, what about the hammocks?
I like the hammocks, but you know, we haven't tried making them out of parachutes yet.
All right, Grizz, answer this. What could you not make out of parachutes?
A lot.
All right, well, do you guys want the firewood?
How much wood?
That's the wood you get.
Oh yeah, no, not for that. 10,000 for that little bit of wood. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 pieces of wood. Yeah, nah, I'm good on that.
If it came with unlimited wood, I would buy it.
I offered them
unlimited wood,
literally
yeah, definitely.
everything they could possibly need here, and they still weren't interested. I was beginning to think these two were secretly Navy SEALs or something. Are you guys gonna buy literally anything? You make 10 grand a day. What's another 10 grand?
I gotta say no.
All right. In a million years, would not have thought they would say no to everything. Next time, I'm gonna convince you two to spend money.
We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, man. See you, Jimmy.
There he goes.
In his tank.
And so they continue without any of the tools for my offer. But go figure, for the next few days, they weren't able to catch any fish. And even though the money kept coming, they were running out of food and time to catch it quickly.
I am on the last belt loop. I think that we have maybe 2 days worth of food left.
That's not good. Without a boat, this creek is not productive. We gotta go to that river. If I can get to that river and the fishing is good, that'll turn all this around.
And with their rations running dangerously low, their only hope at getting food was to travel through the swamp to the river on the other side in hopes of catching some fish.
I mean, they should have thought about this days ago, right? Before their rations got sold.
It's risky wasting all these calories, but I have to do it if we're gonna make it any further.
But after a grueling hike, Hayes finally found what he was looking for.
Oh my God. Woo! Look at that. It's the river. Is that not the most gorgeous thing you've ever seen? Woo-hoo-hoo!
Finding this river is probably the difference between us making our goal and us tapping out early.
Fortunately, he had a secret weapon.
Grizz and I made our own fishing pole, and this is gonna make catching fish easy.
That looks like a shitty ass fishing pole. I bet you it breaks first cast. I got 5 on it. Womp womp.
With Hayes' makeshift fishing pole immediately breaking, he was going to have to use his hands, and he spent hours trying and failing.
Oh no!
And if he couldn't
Yeah, anybody that goes fishing, you know not to hold the fish up by the string like that. It's gonna come right off. It's just a little thin piece of skin holding it there.
Catch any fish without immediately dropping them, the calories burned coming here would have been for nothing. But just when he was ready to give up,
This one's gonna be it.
Yeah! Holy moly! Yes, I told you it was that one! Woo!
and the luck didn't stop there.
I cannot wait to bring this back to Grizz. He's gonna be so stoked. We're eating tonight.
Hey! All right, that's awesome.
Feels like this is our first real
They're at day 39 already. That, what, 390,000 minus the 50, so 330,000? 40,000? Well, I guess the number's right there.
food in ages.
For $10,000, and I think you're really gonna like this, you both can see your wives. In fact, they're watching right now.
Oh my God.
Big mistake. Big mistake. Because, first of all, the one guy is already Halsey. He's already missing his family. He's already being a little soy boy, missing his family, not focused on the money, and one of their wives is probably going to try to get them to quit and come home.
Are you serious?
Of course, then again, could be a good idea if you're able to sneak your wife back to the sleeping area for a little bit.
Oh man!
Going out the cameras.
I know. I can't lay down my wife.
Okay, Jimmy.
Yes! Yes! Hello! It's me, it's Daddy.
Oh my God!
I smell so bad. Oh.
Hi, Talia.
As nice as it was to see their families, the visit was also bittersweet because there's one big question on everyone's mind.
How long do you want us to stay?
I want you home
Told you.
now. Like,
I told you. I want you home now. She's not thinking about the money either. If I'm not mistaken, he had, in the full length version, he had said something about she usually works like 24-hour shifts. So I'm wondering what the hell she does where she works 24-hour shifts, and she must be the main breadwinner. And he's probably the one that stays home and takes care of the kids. And she like, hell no, I'm trying to go back to work. You need to get home and get these kids, bruh.
I do.
I know you want me home, but do you need me home?
Yes, she needs you.
Yeah.
Yes, you need to bond with your son. I don't care what the other guy says. You've made enough money. I need you home.
They've only made, now mind you, they have only made 330,000. They have to split that. What does she mean? They made enough money, or he's made enough money. He's only made 65,000. That's all he's going to bring home before taxes.
Hey, bro,
He's got the opportunity, the once in a lifetime opportunity to make so much more.
you guys have a village now. Wait, are you serious? You built a boat?
Yeah, man.
You're telling me this thing can actually float?
You wanna try it?
Oh my gosh, it actually works. He built a freaking boat in the woods. All right, now that I'm aware of that, this changes a lot of things. It's actually insane that you two built a boat yesterday because I brought the two of you a boat with the Zaxby's restaurant on it.
Oh my God.
What in the hell is a Zaxby's?
Gosh, it's so cool, Jimmy.
Well, if you guys have gotten your meals, your day 50 offer is for 50 grand. You can have this boat.
So what is this, like, what's Raising Cane's kind of? Because I have no idea what a Zaxby's is. We don't have Zaxby's where I'm from. You guys put down in the comment section what the fuck a Zaxby's is, okay?
We don't have a motor. We don't have any way to get this thing around.
So you just use sticks.
Oh Lord, I don't know.
Since you weirdly built the boat the day before, I'll give you a discount. We'll make it $40,000.
My answer is I love the ship I made. I trust it with my life. So I'm gonna leave it up to Grizz.
For $40,000, I'm gonna pass on the boat. Yes! I'll get in Hayes' death trap instead.
If that sinks and you have to quit, I tried.
We appreciate the food. That was lovely. Bye, Jimmy.
I'll see you next time.
So this ship saved us $40,000.
Still a death trap.
Hey.
Man.
While the warmer weather was nice, it presented new problems like snakes.
Don't want to get bit.
I quit. Done. Right here. See? No, I don't do snakes. I'm out. Peace. Where the flare? Where the flare gun?
By that.
And rats.
Oh, yeah. See? Good thing I had a flare gun. I would have been shooting the flares at the rats. I don't do snakes. Yeah. No. Bye. I'm out. Gotta go. Peace.
Get out of here.
Every night.
Oh my God.
And it wasn't long until the lack of sleep started to make them irritable.
Looks like Hayes is struggling to get over here. Hayes, do you need my help?
What does it look like? You want to paddle upriver into the wind?
Hayes, why don't you go get those fishing lines fixed?
You know what? You
Soy Boy Halsey.
Shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
He is angry. Can you check those lines while you're over there?
What do you think I'm doing?
I don't know, I was just asking.
Thank you for telling me to do what I'm already doing once again.
Very angry.
Keep in mind, at this point, Hayes and Grizz were very close friends. But Hayes had reached the end of his rope, and the jokes just weren't hitting the same anymore.
Grizz's idea about how this would unwind is not working, obviously, because it's a stupid idea.
Hayes, I'm sorry, buddy. I did not know I was actually pissing you off. I did not know that you were actually upset.
It's all right.
Okay.
And so, feeling frustrated, Hayes turned off his camera and paddled downriver, where he set up his camp until the next day.
He's gonna pout and cry like a little girl, and he's only at 520,000. That's half of what they were talking about. They were talking about staying for a mill. He's at halfway, and he's already acting like a soy boy.
Hayes has set sail, and I think he may have run away. I'll certainly be thinking about him. I know it's supposed to be cold at night. He's not back in a couple days, so I'm gonna have to go looking for him. Hayes has returned from his great adventure. Nice! Oh, those are sea trout!
I'm pretty wiped out. Mind if I take a minute?
No, man, do your thing.
Chris,
Yeah, buddy.
what's this?
It's our table.
We have a table?
Yeah.
Man.
Oh man!
I figured that perked him up a little bit.
This is a $100,000 table, Grizz.
Welcome back, buddy.
Feels good to be home.
Come on.
We gotta have a
They're doing a lot of hugging out there in the woods together. I'm just saying.
serious conversation.
Yeah.
The end. Honestly, I'd have been done 5 days ago.
Maybe push like an extra week. I mean, hell, that's a $35,000 each.
If I pulled
See, I like the Grizz, man. I like his mindset. I like his attitude. He in it for the gusto. He trying to go for the whole enchilada. He wants it all. I'm with him, except for them snakes, man. I probably would have tapped out on the snakes, honestly, to begin with.
that flare on day 70, how would you feel?
I would feel really let down and lied to. I propose at day 70, we have a conversation, decide if we're gonna push further.
That's fair.
I promised Grizz that I would stay longer.
For him, but I'm not happy about it.
Morning, guys. So, Hayes has been a little upset. I'm seeing it. He's keeping it to himself, you know, so I'm a little worried about him.
Spoken to Grizz about it. He wants me to stay longer. He's kind of pushing me to stay longer and stay longer. At some point, I gotta stop being wilderness guy and go be dad.
Another day.
Yeah.
I mean, you can be dad any other time. Trust me, I got kids. I got kids upstairs right now. I have a 1-year-old daughter, and I'm pretty sure when she gets older and I told her, hey, I made this sacrifice, you know, for a couple months, and that put us in a whole entire new tax bracket and a better financial situation. It got you in better schools, better clothes, got the house paid off, remodeled, and we're in a better spot financially. She probably won't even remember, honestly. He's just using that as an excuse to be a little soy boy and tap out of the excuse. But like I said, I would have been going at the snakes.
How's it going, boys?
All right, buddy.
Good. Let's go on a little walkie walk. We can go over here. Let's say Hayes isn't a part of the equation.
Yeah.
How many more days do you think you could survive out here?
Let's call it 45 days would probably be as far as I'd go.
How many do you think he has left in the tank?
He talks about it every day.
How often do you think about shooting the flare?
Look, Grizz said, I just want to get the money. Just show me the money. I just want the money. That's all he wants. He said I could stay another 45 days. I want another $450,000.
Every day.
What stops you?
At this stage, Grizz, you know, he wants to make $1 million, and it's hard to say no to that. I have an obligation to him
Very hard to say no to that.
too, but it's starting to go towards family. Yeah.
When you do shoot that flare, that's gonna be crazy.
Oh, I can't wait.
Hayes got so desperate that he literally went into Grizz's bag and
Oh, that's a rat move. That is a rat move. They agreed to split the flare and the gun up so they couldn't screw each other over. And he's going through his bag and stealing the gun.
stole the flare gun, even though it was his idea to separate it into 2 parts.
At this point, all I have to do is shoot this thing, and I get to be a dad again, you know?
I know this thing is very challenging. What we're doing out here is nutty.
See, I don't even think he's worried about, oh, I get to be a dad again. His wife put her foot down. I better be quiet because my wife might hear me. But his wife put her foot down and said, "Get your butt home, and you go deal with these kids because I'm not dealing with it no more. Get home."
Easy. I really truly do believe that you're doing what's right for your family.
I disagree.
You're providing for them in a way that's going to
I
change
think
their lives.
Now it's gone the other way. Now it's
Facts, bro.
I think I need
Facts. This could be life-changing money.
I need to be there.
I think that you've been really upset and you've been missing your family really bad. I feel like
I think the money doesn't matter.
spiraled through
the money
this
doesn't
thing.
the money doesn't matter to me anymore. And really the only thing that's keeping me here is you. And I'm sick of it.
Yeah. My family needs me too, you know.
And you're very good at, manipulating me.
Crying like a little girl.
It was clear that in this moment, Grizz was going to have to make a decision. Convince Hayes to continue surviving in these woods for more and more money, or be there for his friend when he needed him the most.
I tie him up to a tree, bro.
I can't imagine having gone through this experience with anyone else. I mean, I really do. I genuinely think of you like a brother. You know, I'm sorry that I've just pushed you on and on and on.
I just don't want to let you down.
You're not letting me down.
Yeah, I am.
Brothers don't let each other down. This is the way it is.
Nah, but they tie him to trees, though.
Everything's got to come to an end sometime. Let me see that flare. I owe you this.
Look, I would have threw it in the water.
And to be honest,
I want my money.
Honest with you, I'm sorry that it's taken so long. I think it's time for us to do this thing, buddy.
After 74 days, they've won $670,000.
So what? $335,000 a piece before taxes. I mean, yeah, that would have paid my house off. Probably my vehicle. Hey, that might have paid my house off plus pay for a complete remodel. I don't know. I think I would have had to stay. I would have had to stay a lot longer. I just can't. It's life-changing money. Yeah, I mean, of course it gets tough. But they weren't, starving or anything. They had food. They had water. They had what they needed. The guy was just being weak and tapped out because he wanted to go home. Little soy boy Halsey. But that's my reaction for today, you guys. Hey, if you want to support the channel, go to burbankclothing.com. Hope you guys like the hat. Fully embroidered mesh snapback trucker hat. This is a 6-panel. This is our garment dyed heavyweight Burbank tee. You guys go over to burbankclothing.com. Link will be down in the description. Support the channel. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button with the little bell icon. And I will talk to you guys later. I'm out here. Peace.